Hey peeps! Sorry I haven't been on in a while, but I've been sick. I'm getting better. Um, but I'm still kind of on the low side. But I try to change the time when I'm up, but because I've been sick, I've been sleeping a lot. So sometimes I'm not able to. Sorry about that. So anyway, I've got I don't know what you would call it. Dumb, very dumb. Um, so dumb it's funny for you today. Speaking of, excuse me. Speaking of dumb, um, did you did you see Donald Trump's new grift? His NFT cards. Like, what the fuck? I'm telling you what, he's losing it, folks. He is losing it. Well, to tell you the truth, he lost it a long time ago. But anyway, let me see if you can see this. Alrighty, yeah, you can see it. All right. All right, this is Alph Lukau. And he supposedly raised a dead man, people. Spoiler alert. No, he didn't. All right, let's go.
I receive it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say again. Rokoto, rokoto.
Okay, that's speaking in tongues. I've done a series on speaking in tongues. It's outrageous, people. It doesn't have anything to do with language. It's just a bunch of gibberish. At any rate, when the Bible talks about speaking in tongues, it's talking about real languages. Not that I believe the Bible in any way, shape, or form. In order for me to believe anything in the Bible, I have to have outside confirmation. But yeah, when in the Bible, in Acts, it talks about tongues, what it's talking about is in on the day of Pentecost, the disciples were talking to people, and there were different people of different nations who spoke different languages listening, and everybody heard whatever the disciples were saying in their own quote unquote tongue, in their own language. So that's what the Bible's talking about when it's talking about tongues. It's not talking about this shit. Okay? All right, let's go on.
Men of God, something is happening outside.
Hey! I can see you. Where are you?
Men of God, I'm here.
Where are
I'm
you?
trying to run to the front. I went to meet outside Pastor. I came.
So I've never watched this. I never watched these shitty things before I debunked them on my live streams. Actually on my debunks too. I just watch them as I go. But anyway, all right. So apparently what's happened is, according to this charlatan, this quote unquote dead man has come straight from the funeral home, right? Which is in and of itself kind of iffy because if you know anything about funeral directors, they're going to embalm the body. So, yeah. You know, you ask, how do I know that? Well, I know that because I watch I can't remember her channel, but she's a mortician. I think in LA, but I'm not sure. At any rate, she has a lot of educational stuff on the funeral industry. And so, you know, so it's the funeral directors and not the pathologists who embalm the body, just so you know. All right, moving on.
Outside, where's the man?
Where are you? Somebody look at her. Oh, speak to me.
Pastor, I went outside. There is a family that is about to take a corpse to Zimbabwe.
Hey!
But they are saying that is the wife that is crying. That is the mother.
Hey!
Something is happening. Something is happening. Something is happening as the funeral parlor drove over the church door. The next door neighbor that came with them said,
And yeah, I have sped this up because I'm not giving this idiot any more money than I have to. But it's already crazy, right? I mean, come on. It's already fucking nuts. How much more nuts can it get to? Well, you're gonna find it gets fucking crazier. All right, let's go on.
it seems like the fingers of this dead corpse is beginning to move.
Hey! Hey!
That is unbelievable.
Hey!
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
He's a miracle working God. He's a miracle.
Oh my fucking God. How stupid and or brainwashed do you have to be to fall for this stuff? Really? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Well, among the dumbest. I've seen some really dumb things, believe me. All right. Moving on.
Jesus.
I just see my miracle now.
Jesus.
Now, I just see my miracle. I just see it now. I just see my miracle. I just see it now. I just see my miracle. I just see it. I just see my miracle. I just see it. I just see my miracle. I just see it. He's a God of miracles now. He's a God of wonders. He's a God of miracles. He's a now God. Now God. He's a now God.
And I mean, this is just, this is staged. I mean, smart people know this is staged, all right? But, what kind of a funeral home is gonna take your loved one to a church? Come on. A funeral home takes your loved one from a church. It's what a funeral home does. Whatever. I mean, maybe they take them to the church for a funeral, but I don't know. I haven't gone to many graveside services. I've gone to church services for funerals, but haven't gone to many graveside services. And of the graveside services I have gone to, the funerals were not held in churches. So there you go. Alrighty, moving on.
He's a now God. He's a now God. And it's him, I'm
Hey. He's a family man of God. Come close to me.
Who are you? I'm the brother of my young brother.
And you can tell this was goddamn fucking planned, right? Because there's like a crowd there. Right? I mean, come on. It doesn't take a fucking genius to figure out there's a crowd there. This has been pre-planned. Come on. Honestly, either these people are dumb, which I'm not going to think that about them. I would much prefer to think they are brainwashed. Okay. Because you can brainwash people to believe a whole bunch of shit that doesn't make sense. Okay? All right, moving on.
Brother. Yeah, this is my young brother.
Woo! My God, my God, my God. Hey! What is this? My God. Oh! Where is the media now? Where is the media now? Hey! 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 Hey!
Okay, so one of my viewers that lives in Africa might be able to tell me this is a casket. What this guy's in is a casket, not a coffin. A coffin is what you see nowadays. A casket's the little thing you see here. It's like the thing you see in Dracula and stuff like that. That's the difference between a casket and a coffin. And it looks to me, and like I said, my African viewers can tell me if caskets are still used in Africa, but because I don't know. Okay, I don't. But it looks to me like these people, in order to pull off this stunt, just decided they were going to go with the cheap version and do a casket and not a coffin, because caskets can be made of wood. Not that coffins can't be made of wood, but coffins are generally made of something other than wood. Caskets are wood, period. So, let me know in the comments. Moving on.
Come out, Lazarus. Hey, Jalita Kumi. Jalita Kumi.
Tell me, who's speaking?
This is a
I'm the
neighbor, man
brother.
of God.
You are the brother.
Yeah, I'm the brother.
And you?
I am the landlord.
You are the landlord.
I am the landlord for him. Yes.
Okay, so I am going to slow it down now, because unless I slow it down, you're not going to be able to see him move, because he does move, and you will be able to see that. Now, these people here can't see that, obviously, because, they don't have the view that we do. So, anyway, moving on.
Yes, he got sick. He got sick, and then he started coughing a lot on Friday. Then we took him to the hospital, and then the doctor said, because he's got no papers, they can't help him until we send him to the surgery doctor. That is where he died in my head.
See that breathing. See that smell.
And this is your brother.
Yeah, this.
Okay, did you see that? Maybe you didn't. Maybe I need to slow it down a little bit more. Alrighty. I can do that. All right. Hang on.
Hey, 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 hey. Come out, Lazarus. Hey, Jalita Kumi. Jalita Kumi.
Tell me, who's speaking?
This is the
I'm
neighbor,
the
man
brother.
of God.
You are the brother.
Yeah, I'm the brother.
And you?
I am the landlord.
You are the landlord.
I am the landlord for him. Yes. Yes, he got sick. He got sick, and then he started coughing a lot on Friday. Then we took him to the hospital, and then the doctor said, because he's got no papers, they can't help him until we send him to the surgery doctor. That is where he died in my head.
See the breathing. See the smell.
And you.
I know you saw that. Proof positive, folks. Proof positive that this jerkwad is a fraud. I mean, come on. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Now, like I said, these people here can't see it because, they're on the ground. But, I mean, honestly, if you're going to be such a blatant fraud, why are you going to do it on camera, dude? Makes no fucking sense. But anyway, let's see what else this fraud has to say.
This is your brother.
Yeah, this is my brother.
Jesus.
He died on
Jesus.
Friday. Yeah.
Jesus.
So where did you keep the body?
The body was on the mortuary.
Jesus.
This body is coming from the mortuary.
Yes.
Is that
That's the mortuary down.
My God, my God, my God. Rasa kilo kilo. Rasa halaba sotre kaso. Jeza mio hola zoto kota. Mambe here hita kotache. My God, my God, my God. Hey, shalabosa.
Jesus.
what happened?
My Jesus.
Can you see his breathing?
Hey,
This man died since Friday.
maze koto. Shazate. My God, my God, my God.
Yes, yes.
Hola basaka tabosha.
Somebody. He died since Friday. He was in a mortuary. This is a brother. And this is a landlord. And you, who are you? Family members.
It's the mother of the wife.
Now come here. This is the wife.
Yes, this is the
Come here. This is the wife. Okay. Romosete.
Jesus is so full.
Jesus. Celebrate Jesus.
We glorify
Celebrate Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus.
What is his name?
Jesus.
Elliot. Hello, Elliot.
You gotta wonder how much money Alph promised these idiots to perpetrate this fraud. I mean, these people do know this is a fraud. There's no way they can't know. Okay? And I know African cultures are a lot different than American cultures. Our landlords, as busy in the lives of their tenants as this lady's saying she is, or is, I don't know. You tell me, because like I said, I have no idea about African cultures, and particularly the culture he's from. So, you tell me. All right, moving on.
Elliot.
Jesus.
Lift your hands. Lift your hands.
My good God.
Zete.
Man of is commanding life.
Now, honestly, who knew that wasn't going to happen? Is anyone really surprised by that? This is disgusting. I mean, really, really disgusting. Because you can tell this guy wasn't dead to begin with. What kind of morally bankrupt people does it take to perpetrate such a hoax? And people wonder why we don't trust the Christians. Now, I know there are Christians out there who are nice, good people who are not like this. They're not frauds. They're not trying to scam people in any way. They're just nice Christian folks. Christianity just happens to be their religion. And I respect that. But there are also people like this. And you want to know why people are leaving religion? It's because of stuff like this. Well, that and the fact that religionists are becoming more extreme. I mean, all you have to do is look at the situation here in America to see that. But anyway, but I'm pretty sure there are other countries. I've heard like in Germany, religionists are becoming more extreme, even though religionists are not nearly as numerous as they are here in America. But at any rate, you want to know why people are leaving religion? This is it. Because you're lying to them. And not just about this shit. Let's be honest. People are lying about young earth creationism. And I know that very few Christians buy into young earth creationism, but they are a very vocal minority. And you know, Christians, you know, you got to fight back against this because we can't. We left Christianity. Those of us who are Christian to begin with. A lot of us were Christians too, by the way, but a lot of us have left Christianity. And those of us who have left Christianity, we can't do a goddamn thing about this because these idiots aren't going to listen to us. But you know who they are going to listen to? They're going to listen to you. They're going to listen to you. And you have to push back against this. Because they're making your religion look fantastically foolish. Now, I make fun of, Christianity and all that. And I mean, if you want to believe a dude came back from the dead to save your soul, I don't really give a shit about that, okay? Believe what you want. As long as you're not shoving it down anybody else's throat, I don't really give a damn. Okay? Let's get that straight. I mean, I've already said that, but let's get that straight. As long as you're not shoving it down anybody else's throat, I don't really give a damn. I think it's dumb, and I used to be a Christian. I used to believe all this shit. I think it's dumb, but that doesn't mean that everybody has to think it's dumb. And if you've really thought about it and you think that it's a reasonable thing to believe, then I think you ought to believe it. I really do. I'm not asking you to change your minds. I'm just asking you to think about it if you haven't. That's all I'm asking you to do. But this stuff, what the fuck do you think we think of the Christian world when we look at this shit? And I know I used to be part of the Christian world. Not all Christians are like this. Not all Christians are frauds. Okay? And I got to hand it to you. Not all Christians are frauds. And I'm not going to say that. But plenty of Christians are. And this is why there are a fair amount of atheists who think that all Christians are frauds. They don't know the Christian world like I do. Because they didn't used to be a Christian. I don't know what to say other than, oh my fucking God. So anyway, like I said, sorry I haven't been on lately. I will be on. Hang on. Yeah, today's Friday. I will be on tomorrow for Saturday live stream. So, please like the video, leave a comment down below, helps the algorithm. Please share. It helps me get seen by more people. And I will see you guys later. Until tomorrow. Bye.